This is the Hold Report for Friday, January 16, 2026. Made Men. On Friday, the American machine printed more receipts of a protection racket for billionaires by billionaires. In a functioning democracy, the Commerce Secretary is a public servant. In this timeline, Secretary Howard Lutnick is a capo enforcing a shakedown. His ultimatum to Asian chipmakers today, invest in the U.S. or face 100% tariffs, is not trade diplomacy. It is the logic of the mob. Nice chip foundry you have there. Shame if something happened to your access to the U.S. market. The all clear from Wall Street is a recognition that the guys running the racket are their guys. The government provides the muscle, the made men provide the targets. To understand the news, look at the oligarchs running the operation. 1. The enforcer, Howard Lutnick, Commerce. The move, threatening Asian allies with a 100% tariff vig unless they build factories on American soil. The mob logic, extortion, forcing foreign capital to subsidize the administration's reindustrialization optics at gunpoint. 2. The capo, Harold Ham, energy. The move. The billionaire wildcatter announced he is halting drilling in the Bakken Shale. The mob logic, the strike. Ham helps write the energy dominance doctrine, but by choking supply to protest low prices, he is flexing his power to protect personal margins. 3. The ghost. Mercuria Energy. The move. Paying a 0.08% tax rate on $1.3 billion in profit. The mob logic. The skim. While the state shakes down the middle class, true insiders operate with sovereign immunity. 0.08% isn't a tax rate, it's a laundering fee. 4. The conciliere, Elon Musk. The move, suing OpenAI and Microsoft for $134 billion. The mob logic, the turf war. A shakedown disguised as a lawsuit to kneecap the rival family, Microsoft. The distraction, the suit buries a darker crisis. Ashley St. Clair is suing Musk's XAI, creator of Grok, after Grok generated non-consensual sexually explicit images of her, including depictions of her at 14. When she complained about the images, including one of her in a bikini covered in swastikas, X retaliated by demonetizing her account. 5. The foot soldiers. The made man pipeline. The move. A $100 billion recruitment drive functioning as a click-to-conscript funnel. The mob logic, muscle. To enforce the racket, the administration is bypassing vetting, recruiting at gun shows and skipping background checks to arm domestic abusers and white nationalists. The immunity. Once in, you are untouchable. J.D. Vance and Stephen Miller declared that the agent who killed Renee Good has absolute immunity, blocking any investigation into her death. 6. The developers. The Gaza board. The move. Trump announced his Board of Peace to oversee Gaza's reconstruction. The board includes Tony Blair, Jared Kushner, and private equity titan Mark Rowan, Apollo Global Management, but 0 Palestinians. The mob logic. The partition. The portfolio explicitly covers investment attraction and capital mobilization. This is as much of a real estate development deal as it is a peace plan. The billionaires have arrived to carve up the rubble for profit before the dust has even settled. 7. The Don, Donald Trump. The move. Threatening tariffs on nations opposing his bid to annex Greenland. The mob logic. Expansion. Fortress America has morphed into open imperialism. The tribute. U.S. Special Forces captured Venezuela's Maduro. The payoff? Opposition leader Maria Corina Machado delivered her Nobel Peace Prize to Trump at the White House, a futile tribute to the suzerain. And finally, a bribe to the American people comes in the form of simply giving them access to their own money, unlocking 401s for home down payments. The reality. Asset inflation. This liquidates the working class's future security to bid up housing prices, directly benefiting the private equity firms and billionaire landlords who own the inventory. The S&P 500 fell 0.1%, but the number that matters today is 0.08%, Mercuria's tax rate. The state is no longer a regulator. It is a partner in the heist, and business is good.